tired of our lines crossed. We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. Cause I don't wanna waste my time. Same way, then don't pretend that everything's okay. Don't string me along the way you do. Just let me get over you. Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. This wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. Cause I don't wanna waste my time. No, I don't wanna waste my time. No. Maybe you don't wanna know.
Hello friends, good morning. I hope that you are having a wonderful morning as well as a wonderful week. This video is all about Mother's Day. This what I am making here on this channel in today's video is some lavender blueberry lemon jam as well as some lemon poppy seed sourdough bread. I am making all of this for my mom for Mother's Day, and Mother's Day is coming up really quickly. It is just this weekend, so I hope that all of you have a wonderful, fantastic Mother's Day, especially because we all deserve it. You all are so wonderful, and I hope that you just have such a great day with your babies, with your family, on your own, if you just need a day alone. I just hope that you have a wonderful Mother's Day. You definitely deserve it. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I am taking you along with me making this lavender lemon blueberry jam as well as the lemon poppy seed sourdough bread. I did find the recipes on my Pinterest. If you're interested in the Pinterest recipes, it is on my Our Little Bloom Pinterest. I believe it's Michaela0524 if you want to find it over on my Pinterest board. But if you don't, and if you just want to look it up, you can just type in some lavender blueberry lemon jam, and that should pop up, as same with the lemon poppy seed sourdough bread. But yeah, if you are interested in making it, I hope that you definitely do find the recipes on Pinterest. They both turned out so delicious, and I am so excited to be sharing this video with you all today. So thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially especially if you are new here on my channel. My channel is based on gardening and homemaking and just living my homemaking life and enjoying it. It definitely is so fun making all of this by my hands and from scratch. I definitely wish these were my blueberries for my garden. I do have a blueberry plant, but unfortunately I do not have this many blueberries growing on that plant right now. So these are just frozen blueberries that I got from Trader Joe's, but they are just as delicious and they worked great for this recipe. The recipe actually calls for frozen blueberries, so it was perfect. But I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and let's get started. As you can see, I'm already making the jam. I've already added in the lemon zest, the lemon juice, the blueberries, the sugar. The sugar is honey. It called for honey this time, which is so great in jams. I would totally rather use honey than pure sugar. And then also, there's no pectin in this recipe. The lemon juice is supposed to make it jelly-like because it has its own citric pectin. So that was not included, but it's a very simple recipe. And again, if you are interested in making it, I just found it on Pinterest, but I'm pretty sure that you can find a ton of other recipes that are pretty similar to this one.
You know I saw your words like little knives. Part of me thought you would have fought it. Can't say that I was surprised. Oh, oh.
And since I am canning up this jam, I want to preserve it. I want it to last for a little bit. I don't want it just going in my fridge and going bad super quickly. So I am going to can it. I just steam can it. I don't have a pressure canner. I would love a pressure canner, but unfortunately those are so expensive and I don't have that money right now. Hopefully in a couple of years I could definitely get a pressure canner. I would love to have a pressure canner, but right now I do just have a steam water bath canner, and it works great for jellies and soups and other things. I really only make like jellies and soups and broth and pasta sauce, but pasta sauce and the soup and the broth I do not steam can because there's not enough acidity or there's too much acidity in them and you cannot water bath those. But all of my like jams, like my jelly, my jams, my cowboy candy, all of those I do water bath, steam bath them because they don't have too much or too little acidity. So those ones you can, and I do have to clean them all before putting them in there, and then I let them get water bathed, and then they are all good to preserve. You just want to make sure all of the lids do pop because that means that they got a good seal on them. usually when I use my water bath steam canner, it can take up to like 30-40 minutes. So while all of that is happening, I am going to hurry and do the dishes. When you are preserving and making jams and jellies and soup and broth and all of that, it really does get messy in the kitchen, and so I definitely wanted to clean up before it got even more messy. I love cleaning up as I go because that's just so much easier, and my body and myself thanks myself so much more when I do that. And then once all of the canning is done, I just take off the lid and I'm going to move them to a rag and let them sit for 24 hours. Do not touch them, do not touch the rings or anything like that. You want to make sure they get a really good seal, and they definitely need to cool down and settle so that they can turn into a jelly. But yeah, super simple. This recipe was so delicious. At the end, I do show you the inside, and it all slathered on the bread, and it is so good. This has definitely been one of my favorite breakfasts for a minute since I made it. Whenever I make certain bread, I always make myself one too. Like if I'm making one for my family member, I always make myself one too because I'm already making it, so why not just make an extra one? And that is what I did for this one, and I have been loving it, and so has my son and my husband.
Find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, feel the wind and watch the river run, and the sun would always shine. When we sat there, you and I, the river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone.
Now it is time to get started on the lemon poppy seed sourdough bread, and this one is very simple. I just made sourdough bread just like I normally do, and then once I was on the last stretch and fold, that's when I added the lemon juice, the lemon zest, and the poppy seeds, and it was just very simple. I did let it rise, slow rise in the fridge overnight, and then I baked them in the morning, and I love doing that because they don't overproof or underproof, and it's very simple to just throw them in the morning. Your house smells so good, and then you have fresh warm bread in the morning, and the jam was settled too, so it just all worked out, and it was all so delicious.
Leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. 'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her, but she won't feel the same for me. I've got this picture in my mind. It's just the two of us, just the two of us. But I know I'll have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else, and I will have to let her go. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart without knowing she did. But I guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only one who got lost inside the blue of those eyes. I've gotta let her go. I know it won't be easy. I wanna hold her close, but I have to try as hard as I can, 'cause she'll never be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. She will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, never know, 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 she'll never know.
I definitely am not a pro at homemaking, but I definitely do love doing it and trying new recipes and making homemade goods for my family members, especially for these special days and all of these special occasions and holidays. They just mean so much to them, and it means so much to me to be making something from my own hands and giving them my love through food or from crafts or other things. So I definitely do love doing this, but I am still learning. I still have a long ways to go. I have done it for a couple of years, but I am still learning every single day. And I don't always home make. I try to, but I'm not always making my own bread. As you can see right there on my countertop, that is some bread that I bought. And I'm not always making my own jams or jellies. I do have a lot. Normally when you make jam or jelly, it makes a lot. So I do still have a lot from the previous times that I've made jams and jellies. But it definitely is not my full-time job. My full-time job is being a parent, being a mom, and homeschooling my child. But gardening and homemaking and making sourdough bread and jams and jellies and broth and soups, those are definitely my favorite hobbies. I do love doing those when I have a chance to and I have time, but I don't always have time to do those things. But when I do, I definitely love to put some extra time and love and effort into those special things. Scoring the bread and designing it is honestly one of the hardest parts for me. I am not artistic in any way. I mean, I love editing and filming videos and doing like pressed flowers things, but I'm not good at designing and scoring bread. That is one of the things I do not do good at, but it definitely is fun to try and get creative, and once the bread's like baked, it does come out beautiful, but a lot of times I do struggle with it, and sometimes I just put an X in the middle because honestly I can't always come up with a design, or sometimes I'm not feeling it, but I definitely do try when I do want to make a bread look beautiful. Now that the breads are all baked and they are out of the oven, I'm going to let them rest and cool down. But they came out so beautiful, and again, they are so tasty. I do cut open one of the loaves and smear some cream cheese and some of the blueberry jam all over it and eat it, and give some to my son as well, and it is so delicious. You will see just how delicious everything turned out. The jam definitely is not jelly, it is more syrup, but it is still so delicious. It's very chunky. The lavender is not too much. It is really subtle, and same with the lemon, but it is so delicious. So is this bread. You cannot really taste like the poppy seeds or the lemon, but you know it's in there, and it's so fluffy and so delicious. I definitely recommend making some for yourself and for your family. Thank you so much for being here and watching today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and got some inspiration from it. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I definitely love meeting all of you and chatting with you guys down in the comments and hearing from you all. And you can also follow my Instagram, our.little.bloom. And I will see you all again next time. Thanks, friends, and happy Mother's Day.
And wrote something for me.